Hello, Facebook. It's Donna Skoglund with donnaskoglund.com, and I am here today to talk about my newest course, Do Your Dharma, which starts very soon, and registration closes tomorrow, Friday, September 22nd. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what this course is all about, what you're going to learn, what you're going to get out of it, and how it's structured. So this is a 5-month course, and it's really all about designing your ideal and your dream life. And we're going to do it through building the structure, building the tools, building your confidence, through goal setting, through time management, through mindset, through daily routines, through self-care, and through the most important thing is through a support system where it's part mastermind, part book club, part really exclusive program that will take you through a step-by-step program which will enable you to really discover your purpose, own your strengths, uncover your unique gifts, really allow you to see what you really want to make happen next, and then how to actually make that happen through all the time-bending strategies and really being able to master your time, and all the mindset strategies so that you get out of your own way and you stop the limiting beliefs that really keep you back and hold you back from really what you want, creating what you really want. So I have my little, this is kind of the mind mapping that I've been doing over this last week and putting the last finishing touches on this course. So I want to just break it down month by month, what we're actually going to be learning, and so that you have a better idea of what this course is all about. So the first month is all about laying the groundwork, and we start with decluttering. We start with clearing out our physical space because I found it makes a huge difference, and really understanding what sparks joy. We use Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And so this process is so much more than just tidying up. I really do believe it's life-changing because it has kind of a spiritual edge, and through the process of tidying up, you start to connect to your own intuition. You start to really understand who you are on a whole nother level and what really lights you up and what you really want to surround yourself with. And so it extends far beyond just your material possessions. And then we also go deeper into clarifying our personal values, and we get clear on how we can create a support system. So that's when we put together the mastermind groups and these accountability structures that really help support us through this journey ahead. And then we also learn how to shape our space. So once you declutter, it's how can we be really intentional about our environment so that our environment actually supports the person that we want to become and the habits that we want to have, because our environment is one of the biggest influencers on our behavior. So when we have all these temptations or all these distractions that are in our physical environment, it's really hard to stay focused. So we really learn how to use our physical environment to be able to nurture us and support us moving forward. And then we talk about our optimism. This is really a big one. So using strategies for psychology and optimal mindset, and being able to, again, let go of some of those negative beliefs that hold us back. So we bring in the habits of happiness and more to really stay in a more optimistic mindset. Now, the second month is all about dream crafting, which is really, really fun. It's all about looking at all the 12 areas of our life and really looking at what is our vision in each area, and what do we really want, and what do we want, what's most important in each area, and how can I start to bring more balance and elevate each of those areas so that I have more of a well-rounded and beautiful life in every little component. And we go into discovering our purpose. So there's a deep dive workshop on how to really get clear on what you're really here to do. And we talk about willpower, how to ignite the ability to go after what you want and to make the right choices on a daily basis. And this is a very important tool. We goal set, so we break down those dreams and those visions, and we reverse engineer them into actionable goals. And we use smart goal setting strategies so that we create goals that we can attain and that we can actually follow through with. We go into really owning our own journey and our own story so that we can kind of put together the dots and connect the dots of, where we've been to where we are right now into where we want to go. And then the next month is all about mastering your time and learning how to be really productive but not busy. And this is where we learn how to maximize our time, to leverage our time so that we're doing the most important things and we are more intentional. And again, we don't get there's so many distractions these days and it's really hard to stay on track, and we're multitasking and we feel really, really busy and overwhelmed, but we don't feel like we have anything to show for it at the end of the day. So this is where we really learn to time bend, and so that we end each day with a sense of real accomplishment and having moved the ball forward. And then the next month is all about finding your flow, and this is all about creating a sense of ease, a sense of rhythm, so that you're super productive, you're moving towards your dream life, but it's in a way that's not, overdoing it, over-efforting, overly stressful, but it's simply a way that we can design our whole day so that there's a sense of moving through our days with more grace and more flow, more rhythm. This is also about learning how to live in your zone of genius and fostering creativity, learning how to spark more creativity. And it's all about our relationships as well, and developing deep, nurturing, and intimate relationships, which is what, our relationships and the quality of our social connections are the biggest contributor to our happiness. So really understanding how to create good connections and deep connections with the people that are most important to us is huge. And then the last one is all about stabilizing this growth, because we want to continue to grow and learn how to not bump up against our glass ceiling. And that's often what happens when we're on a growth path. We hit against our glass ceiling and then we'll drop down, we'll come back, we'll do something to basically self-sabotage, so that, because it's more comfortable, it's more familiar. But when we're on a growth path, we want to just keep growing, because there is no end, there is no limit to your potential and to what's possible for you. So we learn how to overcome those tendencies to bring ourselves back down to what's familiar. And then we also really master our own body habits, and that we optimize our days, and we make sure that every day is a masterpiece. We come up with our own personal optimization plan. And we learn a deep sense of confidence, of being really seated in who we are, and learn how to show up authentically and vulnerably every single day. It's all about owning our strengths and mastering our money and cultivating a sense of abundance. And lastly, this is a lot of this action-oriented and working really hard. It has to be seated in a deeper sense of surrender, of understanding that the universe has got your back. So that's also a component of this last module. So that's a little bit breaking down step by step of all the lessons or all the months and kind of what we're going to be exploring. And it's really a transformational course, and I can't wait to start. We have an amazing group started. We have a few spots left. So if you want to join, if you're interested, or if you just want to talk to me and learn more, you can go to www.mynamedonnascoglin.com/do/your/dharma. And then you can set up a free 30-minute call with me there, and we can talk and see if it's right for you and if you're ready to really expand into your potential and create your dream life. So it was great to talk to you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them, and I will talk to you soon.